G'day again there everybody. Just wanted to do an update today. I'm going to have a go at using that magnoscope I made in my previous video to have a look at the magnetic effect on this coil down here. I've got 2 meters today. We're not going to be looking at them a lot, but I thought I'd throw them in there for those of you that are interested. We have volts on our battery and we have amp draw out of our battery. Okay, so I'm going to hook this up. And as you can see, my water resistor is going quite well. Lights up all of those LEDs like Christmas. And they're not even touching anything. You can see quite clearly they're just sitting around the rim. Just balanced there. It does matter which way you put them. That's about the only thing. You want to have the work out which way the current's going across the water and have the anodes and cathodes in the appropriate places. Now, for anyone that still doubts, I'm going to cut the head off this LED and throw it in there. And that's also going to show us something else that's really important that I've noticed. So, look at that. I'm not going to leave. I'm leaving a little bit of leg sticking out. So I think that might be important. Whoops. There it goes. So there we go. One LED with its legs chopped off. Okay, so and straight away it's made a liar of me. Where did it go? There it is. And as you can see, this water is quite murky. And guess what? Without the legs on, it doesn't work so good. Oh, there's a little bit of light coming out the bottom now. And yes, I am sticking my finger in that water with electricity in there. It does tingle a little bit. If you have any open sores, you will find them real quick. Okay, and if we come back to that in a minute, we will see some bubbles coming up from where that LED is in the middle. We are getting electrolysis on all the positive legs, and that's where half of that rust's coming from. Because I've got tungsten electrodes in there, and they don't rust a lot. There is some slag on them, but they don't really rust. Now my amp draw's starting to come up there, so we better get moving with this magnoscope measurement. So I have here some white tissue paper. I will just show you. It does work. Pretty good range even. Right, we do have Wi-Fi there. I'm loving this big coil. So I'm just going to throw this tissue paper over to try and give you a bit of contrast. Because I tried to do it a minute ago and it didn't come out so clearly. So, that's probably all we need to do. Tap. And I think you can see pretty clearly there. I'll zoom in on that for you. There is most definitely a magnetic field around that coil. And it is concentrated on the centre. Now something else I will show you very quickly. This is what led me to this discovery. I dropped this little tiny 1mm by 6mm Neodymium Magnet in there. Right in the middle. Oh look, it stands up. See if we can knock it over. Hey, get down here. That won't fall down. What's going on there? What if we take that off? Oh. Now falls down. Now it's up, down, up, down. So, I think you see what I've been looking at there. It is most certainly polarised in the centre of that coil. For those of you that didn't get a good look before, That's what I got with my iron filings. Okay. So I don't know how useful that is. One thing I will note, if you watch that magnet very carefully, oh, I've got to disconnect it. And I'm just going to chuck this plastic cup on there for safety. And hook you back up. Now, if I take, I'm just taking the negative connector off my transistor. I'm going to alternate hitting it on the base and the collector connection. So it's just the same as, actually I'll just do it where you can see. How's that? Zoom out that little bit. There we go. So, look at it jump. And it can really go flying when it does this. It's got stuck somewhere under the coil. There it is. See that? One tends to kick it out of the circle and the other tends to bring it back in again. Okay, so I just thought that was interesting and noteworthy. If anyone out there's playing around with pulse motors and stuff, there could be some potential in these coils. You might have to connect them up a little bit differently, but they can certainly pull some magnetic fields if it throws that little magnet around like that. Alright, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.